the heart of the Mediterranean lies an island shrouded in secretive, place where the night hides more than just shadows. This island is Sicily, and more than 150 years ago, in the silence of these stone alleys and ancient houses, something was born. Something that would change everything. Tonight, we trace the roots of an empire of fear. We uncover the true origins of the Mafia. For centuries, Sicily was a prize contested by a long line of foreign Arabs, Normans, Spanish, foreign rulers. The island was poor. The land was controlled by absentee landlords. Authority was weak, justice was scarce. In such a void, fear ruled.
The funds are secure. Now, let's move out before the weather turns.
And in that fear, the seed for something else was planted. With no effective law or justice, Sicilian peasants turned to local strongmen for protection. These men were initially hired private guards for fields, crops, lands. They promised safety in exchange for loyalty and modest payment. Protection, at first, seemed harmless. But over time, protection became control. The word mafia first emerged in the mid-1800s. Back then, its meaning was closer to swagger, pride, even bravado. Not crime. But as these groups gained power, as protection turned into domination, the name took on its darker meaning. Mafia would no longer mean honor, it would mean fear. Central to the Mafia's power was silence, a code as old as Sicily itself. Speak to the authorities, and you risk more than rejection. The Mafia made it a sacred oath. Secrets stay inside the family. Justice belonged to them alone. As the Mafia grew stronger, its ambitions grew bigger. They expanded beyond fields into trade, land management, export lemons, crops, goods. No shipment moved without their approval. No business operated without their protection money. Over time, the Mafia ceased to be just guards. They became the shadow government of Sicily. By the late 19th century, the Italian state began to sense the threat, but fighting the Mafia was not easy. The Mafia's power was rooted deep in land, money, loyalty, silence. Many attempts to suppress them failed, because often, even those meant to enforce the law were too scared or too compromised. By the turn of the century, small independent mafia groups had merged. They formed what we now know as mafia families or clans. Each clan controlled a territory of villages, towns, fields. They ruled with fear, respect, and an unspoken code. Sicily became their domain, their kingdom, their law. Between 1890 and 1920, millions of Sicilians fled to America, bringing their culture, traditions, and the seeds of organized crime. In the streets of New York, Chicago, and New Orleans, the Sicilian Mafia found new territory and limitless opportunity. From small villages in Sicily to the streets of America, the Mafia grew from a desperate need for protection into a global criminal empire. And this story was only the beginning. Stay tuned, because the rise of the Mafia has only just begun.